Across the vast expanse of our planet, in bustling cities filled with the hum of life and the ceaseless rhythm of human activity, and quiet corridors of power where decisions are made behind closed doors, a select few individuals hold the fate of millions in their hands. These leaders, often unseen and unheard by the general populace, are the architects of our future, the navigators of our global landscape. Their choices and actions, whether deliberate or spontaneous, send ripples across continents, shaping the destiny of nations and the lives of countless individuals. The weight of their decisions can lead to prosperity or peril, and their influence extends far beyond their own borders. Join us now as we journey into the hearts and minds of the top 10 most powerful leaders in the world, exploring the profound influence they wield over global affairs, the strategies they employ to maintain their power, and the impact they have on our ever-changing world. From peace treaties that end decades of conflict to economic policies that affect global markets, our hope is to not just inform but to inspire dialogue and understanding. We aim to shed light on the complexities of leadership and governance, for it is through engagement and informed discussion that we truly learn and grow as a global community. In the heart of the East, a dragon awakens. This dragon, ancient and powerful, has been stirring for centuries, but now it rises with renewed vigor and purpose. Xi Jinping, the paramount leader of the world's most populous nation, stands as a figure of immense power and influence. His leadership is not just a position, but a symbol of China's resurgence on the global stage. His vision for China, a vision of economic dominance and unwavering national pride, has reshaped the global landscape. Under his guidance, China has seen unprecedented growth, transforming from a developing nation into a global superpower. From the bustling megacities to the ancient villages, his presence is felt, his policies shaping the lives of over 1 billion souls. The rapid urbanization and modernization efforts have brought prosperity to many, yet challenges remain in balancing tradition with progress. His Belt and Road Initiative, a modern-day Silk Road, stretches across continents, binding nations to China's growing economic might. This ambitious project aims to create a vast network of trade and infrastructure, fostering economic ties and cultural exchanges. The world watches with a mixture of admiration and apprehension as Xi Jinping guides China into a new era. His policies and decisions are scrutinized globally as nations ponder the implications of China's rise. The future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. Xi Jinping's China is a force to be reckoned with, shaping the 21st century in profound ways. The weight of the free world rests on his shoulders. Joe Biden, the 46th President of the United States, leads a nation grappling with internal divisions and external challenges. His every word, every decision reverberates across the globe. From the Oval Office, he navigates the complexities of international diplomacy, seeking to reassert American leadership on issues like climate change, global health, and economic stability. The world looks to him for guidance, for reassurance, as the United States confronts its own internal struggles while striving to maintain its role as a beacon of democracy and freedom. A steely gaze, a calculated demeanor, Vladimir Putin, the enigmatic leader of Russia, remains a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. For over 2 decades, he has held the reins of power in Moscow, his influence extending far beyond Russia's borders. From the battlefields of Syria to the cyber realm, Putin plays a strategic game, asserting Russian influence and challenging the established world order. His actions, often shrouded in secrecy and driven by a deep sense of national pride, continue to shape the geopolitical landscape, leaving the world guessing his next move. Chapter 4. Angela Merkel, the steady hand of Europe. For over a decade, she stood as a pillar of stability in a turbulent world. Angela Merkel, the first female Chancellor of Germany, earned the respect of world leaders with her calm demeanor, her sharp intellect, and her unwavering commitment to diplomacy. As the de facto leader of the European Union, she navigated the complexities of the Eurozone crisis, the rise of populism, and the ongoing challenges of a globalized world. Her legacy, one of pragmatism and unwavering commitment to European unity, continues to shape the continent's future. Chapter 5, Narendra Modi, the rise of a global powerhouse. India, a land of ancient traditions and burgeoning aspirations, finds itself at a crossroads. Narendra Modi, the charismatic Prime Minister, leads this nation of over 1 billion people with a vision of economic growth and global prominence. His policies, focused on infrastructure development and technological advancement, have propelled India onto the world stage as a major economic power. From the bustling streets of Mumbai to the rural villages, Modi's influence is undeniable, his message of a resurgent India resonating with millions. Chapter 6, Emmanuel Macron, a new generation of leadership. In a world grappling with uncertainty, Emmanuel Macron, the young and ambitious President of France, represents a new generation of leadership. His vision for France, a vision of economic reform and a more integrated Europe, has challenged the status quo. On the world stage, he has emerged as a vocal advocate for multilateralism and climate action, seeking to bridge divides and find common ground. His leadership, marked by both boldness and pragmatism, will continue to shape France's destiny in the years to come. Chapter 7, Boris Johnson, navigating the tides of change. Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, finds himself at the helm of a nation grappling with its identity. His tenure has been marked by significant challenges and transformative decisions. His decision to lead the UK out of the European Union, a monumental and controversial choice, has divided the nation deeply, creating a rift that echoes through every corner of society. This move will have far-reaching consequences for generations to come, affecting not just the political landscape but also the social fabric of the country. As he navigates the complexities of Brexit and seeks to redefine Britain's place in the world, he faces numerous challenges and opportunities. The world watches with bated breath, observing every move and decision with keen interest. His leadership, often characterized by its unpredictability and its appeal to British nationalism, has both supporters and critics. As he continues to shape the UK's destiny, his actions will be scrutinized and debated, influencing the nation's path for years to come. The journey is far from over, and the tides of change are ever present. In a world often defined by division, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, stands out as a beacon of progressive values. His commitment to diversity, inclusivity, and environmental stewardship has earned him admiration on the world stage. From his vocal support of international institutions to his efforts to combat climate change, Trudeau has positioned Canada as a leading voice for progressive change. His leadership, marked by its empathy and its focus on social justice, continues to inspire hope in a world hungry for positive change. Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, is a figure of immense power and controversy, his ambitious vision. 2030 plan, aimed at modernizing the Saudi economy and reducing its dependence on oil, has sent shockwaves through the region. His crackdown on corruption and his efforts to loosen social restrictions have been met with both praise and condemnation. As he consolidates his power and seeks to reshape Saudi Arabia's image on the world stage, the world watches with a mixture of fascination and apprehension. In the shadows of the world's most isolated nation, Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of North Korea, holds the fate of millions in his hands. His pursuit of nuclear weapons and his defiant stance against international pressure have made him a constant source of global anxiety. The world watches with bated breath, hoping for a peaceful resolution to the tensions on the Korean peninsula, while bracing for the unpredictable actions of a leader shrouded in secrecy and driven by a legacy of isolation and defiance. The individuals we've explored today, each wielding immense power and influence, remind us that the future is not preordained. It is shaped by the choices we make, the leaders we follow, and the conversations we have. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the hearts and minds of the world's most powerful leaders. We encourage you to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Stay tuned, for the story of our world is constantly being written.